Hello everyone, and welcome back to RuneScape Catalyst League, where it has been a long and arduous journey on my first day, but we have made it to the goal. My goal for the day was to get to the next tier, and we have done it. All I need to do is pick this pineapple plant. I think people have been sleeping on this one. It's so easy. Why aren't people doing it? Not very popular. Alright. We already got the bronze trophy. Amazing. Alright, so we will open up the interface. We have a new choice to make. Now, last time I said tier 2 was probably the least important one, and it is holding that way. I've not even done farming yet, honestly. The only reason I even have farming levels is because I did some dungeoneering. And I just went through the dungeoneering tutorial, basically, like 5 or 6 floors, something like that. Just to see, unlock a few resource dungeons and all that. But anyway, if that was the least useful one, this is the least exciting one. Because I think all three of these, they're okay choices. I think realistically, with how fast XP is, how many teleport options there are, it doesn't really matter which one you choose. I mean, it's a little bit of convenience. Maybe you have one specific thing that one of these teleports is really good for, but ultimately, I don't really see it being a big deal. We'll look at what they are, though. So this one is Fairy's Flight. It basically just lets you teleport to any farming patch or fairy ring or spirit tree, which is interesting. And it would complete Tree Gnome Village. I already did Tree Gnome Village, so not a big deal there. But I don't know, it just seems kind of boring. Like, I'm used to having easy access to spirit trees and fairy rings anyway, so only the farming patch one would be actually useful. And even then, I can't think of any farming patches I would want to be teleporting to on a regular basis, especially since we did choose the farming relic, so farming will be super fast and easy when I finally do it. So next up, Void Walker. This one is tempting. It actually is very tempting. The biggest issue is just remembering all the teleports. Like, realistically, I think with this one, the problem is less that the teleports aren't useful. It's just I'm never going to remember to use it unless it's like a long grind. And I don't know how many actual long grinds there are going to be that require teleporting, to be perfectly honest. So, yeah, it's an interesting one. It's definitely my second choice, but the first choice is Assassin's Insight. It's very basic. Teleport to all major Slayer targets, and that's it. It says Slayer dungeons and monsters. Also any Slayer master, which is pretty good. You get that from the cape anyway, I believe, but yeah, this is what we're going with. The other big thing for this one is that it gives you dive, and Surge will have a 4.8 second cooldown, which will be nice to have. Overall, Tier 3 is, not much going on there, really. You don't get an XP rate increase or anything. It's just a little bit of movement, and then you gotta double your points to get to the exciting Tier 4, where you actually get some interesting things going on. But anyway, I feel good about this choice. I do want to see what all the options are for teleporting, because you never really know. I could look it up, I guess, but whatever. Look at him go. Alright. Yeah, the other annoying thing is that these are items. Is this a pocket slot? Yeah, it's a pocket slot. That's at least good, because I don't have anything for the pocket slot right now. Oh, this is an interesting setup here. I would say this is not a very big selection of Slayer monsters overall. Huh. You actually have to do these things? That's crazy. I mean, it makes sense, I guess. But, for some reason I didn't expect that. We could definitely use this to go to some places I've never been, though. We could head on over to Dinosaurs. It's an easy way to travel around Anachronia, that's for sure. I have been to Anachronia. What did I teleport to? I thought I clicked on... Huh? Oh, I clicked on Ripper Demons. I don't know. I wanted Ripper Dinosaurs. Yeah, there they are. So yeah, it's a good way to get around here overall. I would say it's pretty good. What is my current Slayer task? Skeletons, that's right. It's my second skeletons task, and I've done like 6 tasks. Kind of annoying. You can go to the asylum. That's crazy. I've never even been in the dungeon, but I can be in here. That's cool. Alright, yeah. That does remind me. Which Lianiakia does this take you to? Okay, it takes you to this one. That's good. That's what I always use my Slayer cape for. I'm working on getting the Anachronia lodestone. I actually already have it, but now that we've done that, we can go over what I have done. You can see from the lodestones, I've been to Prif. I spent 2 hours making Fort Firenze 3, which did make construction my highest level for now, which is insane. I never would have guessed that would happen. I've been to Minifos, I've been to Ashdale just because. Still need to head over to some of these other lodestones. I don't think I can get to this one yet, because you need higher agility than what I have in order to get through the branches over there. But we could definitely do a few more. Interesting fact, I have 50 Necromancy. I have not even done the Necromancy quest. I got that from doing Gnome Stronghold. It gives you a combat lamp, and that takes you straight from 1 to 50 if you do it that way. I think it's kind of funny, so I haven't done the quest yet, just to keep it that way for a little while. But yeah, that's it for that. In terms of quests, I've done Tree Gnome Village, Gnome Stronghold, Cook's Assistant, Blood Pact, New Foundations. What else? I swear there's... Oh, Monk's Friend is another one. Let's see, is there any others that I am not thinking of that I've done? I mean, I'm not going to see them. There's too much going on here. I think that might be it for quests that I've done. Just trying to get a few requirements out of the way here and there. In terms of skilling, obviously you can see I got agility, did a bit of Slayer. I mentioned I did Dungeoneering earlier. Combat skills are looking pretty good. Gnome Stronghold got my attack up there, I think. Or was it Tree Gnome Village? Well, whatever one. One of them did that. Still a few skills I haven't even touched. Summoning, rune crafting, fletching, and archaeology. Not even touched them. I'm kind of saving archaeology for when I'm a little further in, just because I find it easier to do archaeology in one fell swoop, so to say. So when I start archaeology, I probably want to have a good amount of time set aside to just do archaeology for a day. Just do the whole thing. And realistically, we don't really need the benefits from it right now. We'll need them later on, so not a big deal. Crafting is a fun one, so you can mine the uncommon gem rocks in Al-Kharid, and that just, like, instant level 40 crafting from level 1 is crazy. It's insane. Highly recommend it. People were, like, not sure if you would get the XP for cutting the gems automatically. You do, so it's amazing. But yeah, overall, I'm pretty happy with how things are going. I still have a lot of easy points to get. I've kind of just been doing... I mix it up between, like, long, slow things like New Foundations and then powering through a bunch of 10-pointers real quick at the end. And then I'll go back to something else that's a bigger grind. I think that's more fun than doing one or the other consistently until you run out. But yeah, so that is where we are currently at on the league. I'm hoping it won't take too long to get to tier 4, because that's when things will get at least a little bit more interesting, getting a higher XP rate and some new relic powers. That will be quite fun to have, I think. So, what was it again that we get? Well, that's not what we're looking for. I thought it shows on the side. Oh, there it is. So yeah, rare items, more common, Gate of Illidanus, which I've never done. And the full tool belt, which will be very nice, I think. But yeah, anyway, I'll see you guys in the next episode where we will have tier 4. Bye!